Hello everyone, welcome to Hybrid Budgets. This is my cash stuffing for July, and I'm also going to do a bit of a close down and cash condensing and just a bit of a totting up of what I've got in all my envelopes ready to do my close down of July. So let's get into it and work out what we've got to stuff this week. Excuse me, yawn. So we've got £200 to go into wedding. Then we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. £255 to stuff this week. Well, I'm going to start with my main folder first and then I'll go on to annuals afterwards, just because I might need to use some leftover money to stuff for Christmas. And let's get into it. So, home. For home I play the Easter Hop Challenge and I budget £10 for this. Roll the dice. 1. So I'll be putting £5 in for this month. This week. £5 going in. So in total we have £105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 130. So I'm going to swap out, you know what, I might do, no, I'm going to swap out these and change them for 30. But before I do that, actually, I need to check, because I actually need to withdraw 25 to go into sinking fund credit card to pay for those shells I bought on TikTok. So I've got 125 plus 5 is 130 minus 25, so that is just 105 there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 coming out. There we go, and that's 105. So we can't really condense that anymore. Perfect. Brown. Home maintenance. Play rainbow roller races for this challenge. So we've got 100, 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 55, 60, and I budget £15 for this challenge. Roll rainbow roller races dice, and that'll be £10 going in. And that's purple. I've not had this one before. So £10 going in and £5 to reallocate. So let's see how we can condense this. So we have 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. So let me put those out the way and do 50 and 70. Perfect. And put those away. I've got new challenges for this next month, so I'll explain those when I get to it next month. I'd help if it actually went in the envelope, Laura. 170. Let me just write a note of these as I go. Right, moving on to holiday. Holiday has 200, 300, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. And then we are also going to be adding £10 this week to holiday. And I am going to cross this off and do the sunglasses, which are 10. I'm not going to condense this just yet because I'm going to reallocate money into this, and then I've also got to adjust it because I need to take money out for the flights, so I'll do that at the end. Debt is going to get skipped because we paid off Tesco 2 on the second week, so no more overpayments for this month. Emergency fund, I budget £20. And then I roll my emergency fund dice. And we're stuffing £10 today, so that's the dark green. Going in. Reallocate that 10. So in extra over emergency fund we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, 305, 10, 15. So I'm going to swap these out for a 50. And then I'm going to transfer 2 of these 5s into a 10. There we go. That's as condensed as it can get. 5, 10, 15. You know what? I'm going to actually even change these because I think I've got a 300 placeholder. Yeah, there we go. Makes it a bit thinner. Perfect. That's nice and condensed. Then we're moving on to health. So how have your guys' week been? Can everyone else believe we're at the end of July? I find this crazy. I say this at the end of every month, but I just do feel like it's going so quick. Health, we have 120, 130, 140, and we're putting another 10 in, so 150. So let's colour that in. 150 in health, so we're nearly there. Getting it to 200, and then once it's at 200 I won't stuff anything, I'll just leave it and let it gain interest. So let's swap out this 20, this 50 for 50. There we go, I'll make it a bit more. Oh, I picked 2 up there. Have I missed something there? Because I feel like I've 20, so 40, 80, 160. There we go. I might go check that one because I feel like that might be, maybe I didn't wipe one the other month. I'll check what's in the account. So I'm going to have a note to check on health because I think I've cocked up something here, and I'll put an edit on the video if I have. Odds and evens, so I budget £10 for odds and evens. I've rolled the dice. Oh, here we go. 2, so even, so the full 10, and it's going to go into 4, which is mum and dad. I won't be condensing these because these are sort of what they are. I sometimes nip into them to condense them if I need, but I think they're all pretty condensed, to be honest. I mean, actually, I'm going to take these 2 5s and just swap it for a 10 now, just so it's there. And then these get unstuffed at the end of the year. Electronics gets £10 this week. So let's get out all the bits. So we have 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 30, 40, 50. So I can swap that for a 50 straight away. Do that. So we have 250, add in an extra 10 is 260. And let's pick out a colour. Let's go red. To stuff this one. we go. And do I have a 100, 200 placeholder? I don't think I do, so I'm going to leave those as they are. Right, future is going to get to 40, so in fact let's put that back for a sec and do the 200 first, and then we might be able to condense a bit of this. So we're going to stuff the £200, which is from a refund we had from the credit card, and also my partner's money, so that needs to get coloured in yellow. So this is all going towards wedding at the minute, and any of the Wonderland Savings Challenge gets condensed into this one as well. So future's getting 200, and then this week we are stuffing £40. Sorry, my partner just turned on the tap if you can hear it in the background. We're stuffing £40 into this tracker, so I think what we'll end up doing is, so £30 will finish off this tracker, and that'll be another 200. And then £10 left. So let me keep out 10, and then let's get this 200 and stuff it. So now we can colour in this 800. And I just need to wipe this down because we've had the 3 and then we've got another 10. So I will sort this one out off screen, save you just watching me rubbing out stuff. Perfect. And that is condensed as it can be. Let's move on to birthday and Christmas. So none of our general annuals are going to get stuffed this week. They all get stuffed on week 1. But moving on to birthdays, I think we are finishing off my niece. So niece 1, she currently has £20 in. I'm going to give her another 10, and that makes it up to her 30. So she is now fully funded. And then next we'll be working on my dad. Okay. Perfect, that's set up for next month. And then finally we've got Christmas. So last week I drew the pink Jingle Bell, so let's colour that one in. And that is, I think we said 30, yep. So I budgeted £20 for Christmas anyway, but I'm going to use £10 of this reallocation money to go in. So let's cross that off. So we've got 10 and we've got 20 for 30, and then let's work out what we're doing next month. Let's do, I'm going to do 2 scratch offers, I think. Let's do a reindeer. He's 5. And then let's do this gumdrop here, which is another 5. I'm going to do one more. Oh, why have I done that? These are so naughty. I should have just done that one. So we had 5, 10, 20. I think this will be the whole Christmas budget this month in this one gumdrop, which is fine. So we've got 10, 15, so 20, 35, 35, 40, £45 going into Christmas next month. I'm going to have to make a note of that. August. You know what, that actually, me not being able to spell August, 1 and 2 equals £45, because I'm going to have to do a double stuff because I'm away. That's fine, because that'll be essentially 2 weeks worth. But yeah, these gumdrops are little bloody killers. Absolutely bastardos. Anyway, £45 going into Christmas next week. And let's see how we can condense this. So we have 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, so 100, 120, 130, 140. So let me move that out of the way and get a 20. And then let's transfer this to 2468, 246, 800 to 800 placeholder. So we have 640 in Christmas. I really don't think we're going to use the full 1,000, but you know what? It's really nice just having it there, and then it'll be used as a bolster to debt. So we all try to cut back on Christmas, like the whole family and everything, and obviously with the wedding. So I think we're going to very much do, my partner does family gifts because they're still, they've not got kids yet, but we just do the kids in our family. I do a Secret Santa for my girlfriends, and then we telling ourselves we can't buy anything more decoration wise because we've actually got everything sorted all over the house. So all we're going to buy is a real Christmas tree, which is about 50 quid. So hopefully this will be a really good sinking fund that we can just like literally, I can move directly onto debt when it's not used. So that's the plan with Christmas. And right, we've got another £10 to reallocate, so we're going to put that in holiday, and then I can condense holiday. So holiday. Here we go. So this £10 is going into holiday. So in total we've put 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, £110 this month has gone into holiday, which is really good. So how can we condense this? We have 200, 300, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115. So I actually need to take out, which I did completely forget, I need to take out 180 for flights. So take out 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So that's coming out because I need to pay back my credit card for the flights to Tuscany, and then this bit can get condensed. So 5 to say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we go. 130, £235 in holiday, and we are done for holiday. Perfect. Then last but not least is Rainbow Wonderland Challenge. So let's do Queen of Rainbow Hearts, and then we'll do Down the Rabbit Hole. So I usually do about 4 rolls for Queen of Rainbow Hearts. 6, which is 15 in yellow. 1, which is 5 and pink. 6 again, which is yellow. And 6 again. There we go. So we are adding 10, 20, 30, 40, £50 into Down the Rabbit Hole. No, Queen of Rainbow Hearts. I've just completely forgot what I'm adding. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yep. Plus 50. I didn't wipe this off from last time. underline it to know it's for this week. And let's see if we can condense any of this. I imagine we can, because it's all 10s and 5s. I was wondering where all my 10s and 5s went. This is where. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 145, 150, 165, 170, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 205, 210. So I wonder if we do have a 400. So I'm going to swap out this 200. Take all this out and leave 10. So we've got 410. That's condensed a lot more. Perfect. And then last but not least, down the rabbit hole. That's where we're up to. We're up to here. And how much have we got left? We've still got a bit to go, so let's do one roll and see how we go. 2, 1, 2, heart. The Queen of Hearts has found you. Go back to the start. I will never finish this challenge, I don't think. Let's wipe these off. Has anyone else actually finished this challenge? I think it's never to be. I think as soon as Queen of Rainbow Hearts finishes, this will get finished. So right, let's roll it again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, mushroom. Landed on a toadstool, jump forward 2 spaces, 1, 2, so 7, so I round up, so that's 10. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to be calm, I'm not going to get mad. It's the nature of the game. Right, let's carry on. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, so I round up, so that'd be 5. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, so again I round up, so that'd be 5. I think I want to cry. Will we ever finish this game? Right. How much have we got left? We've got £30 left. Let's see where we can get to with that. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10. There we go. Just shouting numbers at you now. That one was off screen, but that was 2. 1, 2. So that'll be 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, and then I've only got 5 left, so should we see if we can get any of these? 3, 1, 2, 3, jump forward 2 spaces, 1, 2, perfect. Phew, having a panic. Right, so this week we are stuffing into down the rabbit hole 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 50. Honestly, this busy game is going to be the death of me. So let's add this, plus 50. So in total, because that's 100, it's now 1,680 in the Rainbow and Wonderland challenge, which is great. But let's see if we can condense any of this, which I'm sure we can, because there seems to be quite a lot on here. We have 50, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, £205. So let's take all this out, put in a 200 placeholder, and we're there with the 205. A lot more condensed, there we go. Perfect, and that is us done for this week of cash stuffing. And then yeah, next up I'll be filming my close down for July, and also then the next cash stuffing is going to be a double one because I'll be away for week 2, so I'm going to do 1 and 2 as a double stuff. Fabulous, brilliant. Well, I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will see you all soon. Bye.